welcome back everybody. Welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be looking a little different. One, I broke my main monitor. Broke that bitch. So I'm using my one monitor. I don't have a second monitor hooked up yet. I really don't want to get it out right now, but you know, that's for another day. So in today's video, I figured I would cover, some more Life is Strange, but this time the TV show. They just recently announced the castings for Max and Chloe, and I really want to just dive into it and discuss a little bit about it. So yeah, I figured let's just get right into it. Just like, hey. Alright, so this is our cast right here. We have Tatum Grace, I think this is Hopkins as Max, and then Maisie Stella as Chloe. So there is a lot of, I guess you could say, like, not hate, but like questions and like, mixed opinions on Maisie playing Chloe. Mainly because I've heard that she's short. I didn't know that. I also don't know Chloe's height either. I don't really care. I've heard that I think they're both good actors. I've heard, even though they're very unknown, which is great for a cast for like a show of a game. Even though I really wanted Emma Myers as my Max, but that's fine. It's okay. But I just really wanted to like look at this because I feel like people just need to give it a chance before they judge, and I know everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, we did that with The Last of Us, blah blah blah. I was like, you guys fucking hated on The Last of Us casting before like they even filmed. But season 1 of The Last of Us was fantastic. Season 2 is just, I don't even want to talk about it as a super fan. But I think they'll do great, especially both of them. I think they'll do fine. I think people just need to quit being so like specific, like no one's gonna ever look like a fictional character. And I think people just need to chill out. This is something that I have experienced a lot in fandoms when it comes to TV shows or like an adaptation of the game, especially with The Last of Us. I just, my thing for these actors is, I hope, I wish them luck, because you do something wrong, they do something you do something that they don't like, they are on your ass like it's grass, okay? They will ruin your fucking life. They've, example, The Last of Us fans have ruined Bella Ramsey's life because they're just assholes, dude. They're so insecure. But I think, I think maybe Life is Strange fans will be a little bit nicer, but I'm not sure. I've seen takes of people like, oh, this is great, but I'm not gonna be watching the show, which is valid. That's fine. Not everyone has to see it. Yeah, so they'll be playing them. Tatum has background in theater and will make her TV debut. Okay. And Maisie has starred in a show, or My Old Ass. That's actually funny. I've never seen that. But I'm just so fucking excited for this. And I think it'll be great. I think they'll do fine. I think people just need to quit being so overly I don't even know what the word is right now. I understand being passionate, and I understand being very protective of these characters because you don't want them ruined. But at the same time, it's I've always wanted an adaptation of the game, actually. And when I saw that they announced that they were going to be doing one, I was actually really hype. And I think when it comes to forming your own opinion, I think you just need to watch it and or play the games to form your own opinion instead of listening to people complain and bitch and moan. And I mean, we're already seeing that with her, which brings me over to, the fan reception, which, sparked a mix of excitement and concern, which amongst the fans, which is, we've seen this before. We have seen this before. You have a million feelings over the TV series casting. Yeah, we've seen this before. With almost everything. While some are thrilled with the choices made, others express skepticism about the show's ability to capture the essence of the game's narrative and interactivity. And if if I know these people and if I know what these, like, you know, actors, not actors, but like the director and the writing are gonna do, they're gonna choose the one ending. We all know that ending, and it's, you know, for the lesbians. I can't stand that ending, but, you know, it's for the lesbians, so I get it. The fan community is divided, with some fans appreciating the casting and others feeling like the adaptation may not live up to the original game's success. They never do, though. The adaptations never live up to the game. Like, even though Fallout is very popular, it's never living up to the game or the games. It never will, because you can only go so far. And I mean, I don't think it would be hard to do like these games. And the only thing that sucks about them is they're choice based. So like, I don't know how they'll like do that, but I want to say like maybe I want to say going off like statistics of like each choice, I guess. Maybe, but that's also a stretch. But I'm also like not really sure. I mean, I don't like, this isn't a make or break for me. Like, I don't really care. Just do it well. Just do it right. The series is still in development and fans are eagerly awaiting more information. Yes, we are. So I wonder what this one is. Is this the updated one where they kind of like just, you know? Okay, so it was 3 days ago. I have a million feelings. Okay. Bruh. What the fuck? Thank you. No. Okay. Hella exciting time to be a Life is Strange fan. Not only is a brand new game on this way to March, but the latest news is that the Life is Strange TV adaptation from Prime Video has found the perfect actors to play Max and Chloe. Tatum, blah blah blah. I wonder who would play Rachel. Yeah, so it's with the end of the fucking world creator. So yes, and I think everyone loved that show or whatever. As well. He's an executive producer and showrunner. So I mean, I feel like it's in good hands though. I feel like I've heard so many more positive things than negative about the end of the fucking world. I really have. The news left some fans really conflicted about the series would handle. Game with two very different endings. They could do an episode with one ending and then another episode of the other ending. That's like the only other maybe way to do it, or they would just do one ending at a time. But if they had to go with an ending, I'm sure they're gonna appeal to majority of the crazy ass people, which is the Pricefield ending. Blah blah blah. Seems an inspired choice of Stella. Yes. Alright. So there's really nothing else there. But yeah, again, I think people just gotta relax and calm down a little bit. I think they need to give it a chance, and I understand their worries, especially after like Double Exposure, which I really like that game again. And then you have Reunion right around the corner on the 26th, which I'm so excited to play that shit, guys. You have no idea. But I truly think people just need to like relax, and you know, as someone who's been a fan for a very long time, it is so easy to like block people out when it comes to like this games, like this series specifically, because it's like they show their ass off online and then they just like get so much like backlash against each other that's so funny to look at. But you know, I feel like people are just like a one-on-one like, you know, of the game, for the show of the game, and to me that's boring. Like, change shit up, like do different stuff within the show that aren't in the game, and I think that would probably make me happier, because I don't know what people want. Like, bro, I might as well go play the game if they're gonna do a one-on-one, like, you know, of the show. Like, I don't want that. Go like change some stuff up for people. Change stuff up for the game. I mean, that's what they did for The Last of Us. I've never seen Fallout, so I can't even say anything about that. But yeah, I'm just having The Last of Us as an example, guys, okay? I'm still in denial over season 2 of how awful it was. But I think people just gotta chill. I think that, at least to me, you can come back to this when the show airs at some point, whether it's next year or the year after, because obviously it's gonna be a while. They've only casted 2 characters, and I'm so like not nervous, but I'm kind of interested to see who else they would cast within this. But I think people just overall need to calm their little asses down and just, you know, take it one day at a time, because people were so upset over the height of Maisie Stella, or whatever her name is, and they just need to not. They just need to not. Like, they'll do something. They'll either do something about it or they won't. And personally, I didn't really know about Chloe's height, so I didn't really fucking care. I still don't care. It's really just, you know, I don't fucking care. Anyways, I don't really have anything else on this. But I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are on this. So let me know down below in the comments. I guess this is the end of the video. I hope you guys like it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.